Okay, if you ever meet Scott Ginsberg, you won't have to worry about forgetting his name.
Because he wears his name on a tag.
All day, every day, for the rest of my life. Sometimes two. That's how I roll. So yeah, 2,513 days. I'd be a liar if I said that nothing bad has ever happened. Obviously, I've had the laundry atrocities, but when I was in college, I did get beat up a few times. I used to have a stalker. I have received a couple of online death threats. All right, seriously, who sends a death threat to somebody trying to make the world friendlier? Seriously, for real, this guy sent me an email a couple years ago, and it said, "Dear Scott, if I ever catch you in New York City wearing your name tag, I'll kill you." So I sent him a copy of my book. That's probably the one I saw on eBay for $1. And unfortunately, I do receive a fair amount of hate mail. Anyone, am I the only one that gets hate mail? Oh, it's just me. I share these examples with you because we're talking about commitment. And we're talking about that for each one of you as a marketing executive, as someone trying to make a name for yourself, there are people out there that are going to challenge and question your commitment. So the question is, how do you respond? Now, usually the hate mail, which is interesting, the hate mail, it only comes from men. Isn't that weird? Anyway, the hate mail, when it comes in, just kind of delete it, throw it away, no big deal. But this one piece of hate mail was so good, I kept it and framed it on my wall as a reminder of the value of commitment. The hate mail said, "Dear Scott, that whole name tag thing is so stupid. All you are is the name tag guy. All you're ever going to be is the name tag guy. How does that make you feel?" Yeah, I wrote the guy back and I said, "Awesome." I said, "You know what, man? I'm proud to be the name tag guy. That's who I am. I mean, if you take a look at my business card, I took a hint from CNN. That's my actual job title. When I travel internationally, it's so fun to fill out that little green form when it says occupation, name tag guy." I got arrested once, but that's not the point. This is about consistency. If you take a look at the front of my most recent book, available outside for $20, you see it right down at the bottom. It says the name tag guy. In fact, if you go to my website, where I'm wearing the exact same outfit, yeah, the stripes are different, I know. What, you think that was an accident? In fact, the ultimate sign of commitment, yes, to answer the beach and shower question, I did in fact get a name tag tattooed on my naked body. Show it? No, thank you, sir. Only when I do Vegas programs. Yeah, it's the same outfit again. It's weird. Now, based on some of the looks on your faces, some of you guys don't think it's real, do you? Okay, raise your hand if you think that I had my girlfriend take a couple Sharpies and write it on there. It's all right, I'm not offended. Okay. Well, let me just assure the doubters out there, that ain't no Sharpie. It hurt like hell. Man, anyone who says tattoos don't hurt, liars! Mentirosos! I asked my tattoo artist, "Hey, where does it hurt the most to get a tattoo?" "On your chest." Oh, super. But hey, small price to pay for my commitment. Are you that committed? Now, I'm not suggesting that later on tonight, you guys all go to downtown Orlando and get Goji tattooed across your chest. Although, I actually did hear a rumor that somebody else in this company has already done that. And I don't want to embarrass Brian Altman, so I'm not going to ask him. Oh, look, guys, it's not about tattoos. It's not about name tags. It's about commitment. And most importantly, it is about visually, daily reminding people of that commitment. See, people, customers, fans, they're not going to give you credit for what they hear you say. They're going to give you credit for what they see you. Now, I want to share one last example on, actually, excuse me, go back for a sec. I'm going to share one last example about the tattoo. Because about last year, about June 19th, 2006, I was at a wedding. And I didn't know a lot of people, but I knew the groom. So after the, we can probably take that picture off, because people are getting sick in the front row. Sorry. So anyway, the bride came up to me after the wedding was over, and she said, "Scott, thanks for coming, but I couldn't help but notice, why are you wearing a name tag to my black tie wedding?" I explained to her, well, I always wear it to make people friendlier. And she said, "Really? Wow, that's so funny. Have you heard about that guy who wears a name tag all the time?" It could be someone else. Like the other guy who got a name tag all the time. Now, she obviously didn't understand, so I said to her, "Well, now, Allie, I'm thinking maybe I'm the person you heard about." "No, Scott, trust me, it's not you. This guy's crazy. I even heard a rumor that he has a name tag tattooed on his chest." So what would any good marketing executive do in this situation? In the middle of her own wedding, I said, "Oh, you mean he's got a tattoo of a name tag like this?" Look, I've been doing this for 7 years. That was the funniest damn thing I've ever seen. And the look on this girl's face, my guess was that running through her head were two thoughts. Number one, man, that guy is committed. And number two, that guy should. Is she right? The verdict's still out on that one.